everyone, welcome back to another bearlyart Live. I'm here with Jeremy.
I'm here with Andrea.
And we are very excited because it is June.
Yes.
It is, well, semi-excited. The heat in Texas is kind of killing me, but other than that, very excited.
Yes, I agree with that. I mean, it's getting there. It's not quite there, but it's getting there.
Pretty hot. I think it's 96 today.
Yeah, we'll be in those 3 digits in no time.
Oh, joy. But putting heat aside, June is also known for being part of wedding season, big part of wedding season.
Mm-hmm.
So we are making a wedding banner. It's really cute. I think it looks really nice when we put it all together. It's going to look like this full, complete banner. We've got little decorations on the sides, and then we have Mr. and Mrs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cute to put at like a bachelor or bachelorette party, at the gift table at the wedding, something like that, engagement parties and such.
Drape it behind you or drape it in front on the table or different places like that.
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to go over a few techniques. For this one specifically, we're going to do some flowers. And we also have this project done in our beginner friendly series, which means that if you're on YouTube or if you go to YouTube, you'll find the Cricut Design Space design process video already up. Mm-hmm. That was posted on Monday. So usually try and get those videos to you Monday so you have plenty of time to prepare for the live. I can't talk!
So check out those beginner friendly videos after this.
We also have a playlist on our YouTube, so it has all the ones we've done in the past just already put together for you guys.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Any announcements so far? I can't think of any. I think we're actually pretty good to do. Oh, wait, no, next week.
Anything?
Next Friday, we have Kimberly from Sky Creations joining us, and we're going to do a project. You guys voted the project. You guys voted the theme. So we'll be making a Summer Vibes cake topper.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, and then so there won't be a beginner-friendly video on that one because that was her design.
Sure.
Just FYI. So we'll just have the video for the live next week on Friday. All right. I think that's it now, so we can get started.
All right. Let's get to it.
Yes. Okay. So for this project, we'll be using 65-pound cardstock. We got some foil cardstock here. Of course, cubies. Gotta get those cubies in. And then we have some ribbon here for the banner all the way. And then we're gonna have this like squishy mat and the little ball rollers to put those flowers, give them some oomph. And we got some glitter cardstock as well.
And some metallic.
And then of course we'll be using bearlyart glue.
Sorry, this is a little tiny spider.
It is so small. Spider-Man.
Okay, we're good. Goodbye, spider.
That was incredibly distracting.
Yes, it was. It was very tiny. It was hanging from our set up here, I guess. Somewhere up there.
It's not Halloween yet, Mr. Spider.
Yeah, it was a little red one, too.
Tiny. Okay. But also, let me just go ahead and go on YouTube and see who's joining us today. We've got Sandra, hello from Colorado.
Hello, Sandra.
We've got Sharon, joining in from Michigan.
Hello.
Roseanne, hello. Oh, she's saying hello to everyone. And then she's saying others, Terrasana, hello from Ohio.
Ooh.
Let's see. We've got Mary Dickens from Crossville, Tennessee.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for joining us. Susie from Illinois. And that's everybody. That's everyone so far.
All right.
If you are just now joining us, we're going to do our wedding banner. And please comment and tell us where you're crafting from. Yeah. We are, of course, in Arlington, Texas, as per usual.
Per usual. Stuck in the nice, lovely weather that we have.
The nice, lovely summer. This is what I think people mean when they think summer heat. It's like supposed to be like really, really hot. Yeah. Like in the movies, that's how it is. But I don't think it should be this hot. Doesn't seem like it should be allowed.
It's allowed. It's Texas. For 2 months, we get, this.
Yeah. All right. So the SVGs that we're using here today are on our website. This one is part of frames with several. It's got several different kind of frames, but we've just got the one today. And then we've got gown and tux. There's a set of 3. And then we've got our rings. Our colorful flowers is what our SVG is called. It's going to be these 3 different flower types. And our champagne flute. I think it's called Wedding Cake and Champagne.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the this one is I know it's champagne. It was from one of the design teams. That was actually one of their SVGs that they picked. Alrighty.
Yep. Few different things on that. And where can they get all of these lovely SVGs?
Bearlyart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna go
For
ahead
free?
and for free.
Hey, very nice.
All free. These ones are free. All right, so we're gonna get started on the banner flags themselves.
So how many banners how many sections of this banner do we have?
5 total, but we already made this one, so we're just making 2 more.
You already done.
Ta-da! Isn't it cute? So tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, this one's pretty easy. We just have 2 layers for the background shiny frame, and then 1 layer here in the middle. So we're just going to cubie those up.
Cubies. All right. That's strips, or are we kind of running low?
We're running low, but we have some.
Hooray! All right, so we're going to be doing these 2 layers here. Whenever you're doing things like this with offsets, just start with the smaller layer. Otherwise, you might overrun yourself. Scissors.
Scissors up here.
Up here, scissors.
Boink.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Cubing up all of that.
We've got Helen. Hello from California.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, California.
I haven't been to California, I think, as an adult.
What?
I think I went as a kid.
Ever?
Yeah.
Okay, so why did you go for it as a child?
Disneyland.
Ah, yes, that'll do it.
I still remember being really scared of Rafiki and Prince John from Robin Hood.
Those are the fun ones.
Yes, well, Rafiki was a little freaky. But Little John not Little John, it was the prince. What was his name? The bad guy. He was a little lion. I didn't like him, and he was the bad guy, so I told my person, I was like, oh my gosh, it's scary.
He's like, that's funny.
I was there for some, the princesses, of course.
Of course. I've been for a lot of random reasons. Family's up there. Got some business stuff going on up there for a while. Disneyland, San Diego Zoo.
I hear that's a really good
France.
zoo.
And also where I proposed.
I was gonna ask, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Perfect time to bring that up, considering making a wedding banner.
Oh, good point. Yes. Yeah, I proposed at what was it called? Garden of the Gods. Basically, a big area with a lot of very old-looking architecture.
Ooh, that
and there was already 3 or 4 proposals happening there, so we're kind of it was coming.
Did she suspect anything?
Oh, she suspected something. What happened? She found the ring.
She found the ring? I don't remember that story.
Told you the story?
You might have. I could have just forgotten.
Well, I guess I'm telling you now.
Yay!
Yeah, so what had happened is that we had gotten there, and the whole time I was pretending that it was a business trip.
I do remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was pretending it was a business trip. The entire time, I thought that I was being sneaky enough pretending it was a business trip. But she did believe, which was good for a while. Except the problem was that when we actually got there and I was trying to check into the hotel, they had mentioned my name. And they also mentioned Matthew's name. So my business partner's name at the same time, saying, yes, so I see there's 2 rooms reserved for Matthew and then 1 reserved for you. Okay. And I turned to Mai and I'm like,
isn't that more convincing though?
It is, but I didn't pay for that.
Oh, yeah, you said. So you were wanting to argue, no, there shouldn't be 2 rooms, but you couldn't.
I couldn't say anything. So basically, because I can't tell her that he's not coming because this is a business trip, actually.
Right.
So I can't just turn around and be like, oh, yeah, there's a problem. I just said, oh, that's interesting. I'm going to make some phone calls later. Okay, cool, thanks. Let's just check into my room.
That's funny.
And we'll be good. Oops. Anyway, so what had happened, I don't even know how it had happened. They had double booked everything.
Wow.
So they had double booked. Are you done?
I am.
They had double booked everything. They had double booked the flight. They had double booked the hotel. They double booked
How is that
party. I have no
possible?
idea. Somehow they put in my name and in his name. So long story short, they refunded us, which is great. Also, I was kind of freaking out during that time, and I had to do it like when she wasn't around. So I was calling-
Right.
okay, so I'm calling the place and trying to figure out what am I supposed to do because I thought they overcharged us because they did. And during that time of me not being in the hotel, Maya is innocently going through my bag looking for a phone charger.
Uh-huh. I
And
do
that's
remember
when
this
she found
story.
the ring.
Okay, so
So she freaked out, but she still thought it was a business trip, and as she should have, because we had
because you had Matthew's game. I do remember you mentioning that specifically. You said she was looking for phone charger. You were in the shower.
Yep.
That's funny. Well,
so yeah, everything else but smooth sailing after that. But yeah, she wasn't surprised, but she was surprised. I couldn't surprise her because she already knew it was coming.
Right.
Which I knew going into it, but I was able to surprise things about the situation.
The situation
Maybe
also
not
surprised
when,
you.
yes. Yeah, that too.
So when she found the ring, did she think you were going to propose on this business trip before she found the ring? I mean,
Yeah.
so she's like, "Oh, we're going to California. She'll probably propose there."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But she just didn't know why we were there, which was just to get away.
Gotcha. That's funny though.
Oops.
Oh, oopsie. That sounds like it makes sense. Okay, so we have our banner flags sort of here. So these little, everything's layered. Aren't they so pretty? So we went for a very elegant sort of style right now with this like sage green color. It's a little hard to tell on camera. It looks a little bit more blue, but it is like more of a green. I think it's actually called sage green. So that seems to be what's in right now. These kind of cool neutral tones, or not neutral per se, but not quite like bold or anything like that. So that's what we're working with here. And then now we're gonna put these aside and work on our little elements everywhere. Okay. These will be ready for us soon. Cool. Alrighty, we've got some taggy pieces for you because you have a little text to make. So this is what Jeremy's putting together because he's the man. Put together his little tux.
He's the man.
He's the man. So here it is. The gown is a lot more simple. So I'll get started on the flowers when you start doing that. I need your tweezers maybe. I don't even know if that would help with all
tweezers would be good. I need to study this a little bit. So this one came from which set did this come from?
Wedding gown and tux. I think is the set. There's 3 different styles of gowns. I can't remember how the tuxes look. I'm guessing there's a different style, but I don't remember all of a sudden. I remember looking at the gowns. I was really focused on the gowns. They're so pretty. They had different silhouettes. I've always been a fan of like the princess ball gown looking dresses.
Princess ball gown looking dresses.
Fancy.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so just a few different pieces here. We got some textured paper and some 65-pound cardstock there too. The white's textured, but it's kind of hard to tell on camera. Believe you me, it's textured. Very simple.
These are your tiny little pieces.
Yes, I have a collar, buttons, a bow tie.
The bow tie is so freaking cute, though, right?
The bow tie is cute, but it is also going to be kind of difficult to do the rest of this.
Let's see, and then I'll go to the comments. We've got Bailey or Bally?
Bailey.
Bailey, B-A-L-I.
I'm going Bailey.
Bailey from New Bedford, Massachusetts.
New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Very north, if I'm not mistaken.
I would assume so.
Let's see, we have Mary. She says, hello, bearlyart. Hello, Mary.
Hello.
And Susie says it's her 36th anniversary this month.
Wow, congratulations,
Susie. That's a big deal. Yeah. What are you guys going to do to celebrate? Let's see. And then Sharon says, can you tell us the size of the base? So I'm thinking you mean the this base right here, the flag. It is, I want to say it was 5 inches tall. Yeah, 5 inches tall, a little over about 6.5 inches wide or long. 6.5.
nice having a map that just tells us the answers to everything. We're going, oh, it's something.
Mm-hmm. And you can have more, you can know for sure what our dimensions are as far as if we changed it at all when making it. But I don't think so. I think it was just changing the size to 5 inches tall on our beginner friendly video.
So right here I have the beginning of our text. I'm going to start putting on the collar now and the buttons, which are very small. Oh, they got really small when I went here to all the way down here. I'm sure if you're on a phone, it's even tinier. So.
When I was making that first tux, I dropped the button. The cleaning lady had just come, and so there was not lots of stuff on the ground, so I did find it. Good. That's really good. It was a close call.
I can imagine so. Be nice and delicate with it. All your little tiny pieces. Yeah. And of course, if you're just now joining us, you can find the tutorial on all of this on our YouTube channel of how to cut it all out and how to design it as well.
Yes.
Other pieces fly away. Got a little collar on there.
You got a little dress on here.
Just go for a little dress. Bow tie before I go for the tiny buttons.
Mary says, "Bearlyart, I finished making a tool caddy for all my cricket tools. Maybe my cat will leave them alone now."
Maybe.
Oh, so they're sneaky cats. They get into stuff. They're very curious, as they say.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew wants a cat, right?
I'm not sure. So my sister and my boyfriend both want me to get a cat. Okay. My sister wants me to get a cat because she lives with me and she wants a cat, but she doesn't. She already has 2 pets, and she says, "I already have 2 babies. I can't have another." And so she's like, "You should get one." And then my boyfriend, he likes cats, so I think that's why he wants to get me to get a cat, so he can also live vicariously through me. However, he says it's because he thinks it'd be nice for me to have a little fuzzy friend again. And he said, "Well, you thought about it when I said it. You didn't immediately say no, absolutely not." And I was like, "So that's enough, I guess."
It's just a running thing. But
we'll see. One of the cats I was looking at, though, he did get adopted, which makes sense because he was adorable.
Yeah. There we go. Putting on the little buttons so you can see how tiny those little guys are.
Tiny.
Just holding it for a little bit, get him down. I only have 2 buttons.
No.
Or got stuck to something.
It probably was something. It was definitely there.
Oh, it's underneath something.
I'm working on the little champagne flute here.
Ah, jeez. Getting them all done, one step at a time.
One step at a time. I'm going to QB this last one. So I think Jeremy made a good point when I was making this one. I asked him, should I QB? And I was making this example one. I asked him, should I QB it? And he said, QBing really helps, especially with banners. Yes. Give them a little something extra. I agree. So I'm going to start trying QB more of the things, elements today.
Yeah, I think I only have 2 buttons.
Oops. Arnar.
I won't see another one. It's probably stuck to me. It's fine. It's just a little gold button. It's just a two button suit. Got 2 button suits. Okay. Got that there.
Well, yeah, you finished that one fast. Your wedding, you didn't wear black. You wore like a tan color.
Tan. Right? Sand is the name of the color.
Very fancy.
Sand color. It's very sandy, like the ocean, because it was beach themed.
It was beach themed. Oh.
It was definitely not beach themed. Lucy says she just adopted a cat on Memorial Day. Susie.
She adopted.
Not Lucy. Sorry. Susie.
So rewarding, she says.
Aw.
I know. Everyone. Just talking about cats. I made a new friend, Gina, and she also
I'll
just sent me
talk
two
about cats.
pictures of cats. She's like, "Oh, this is my
I
cat,
sent you a picture
Milo."
of a cat.
You did. You showed me a picture of a cat. There's cats everywhere.
It's time to get kittied.
They are really cute. I'm not gonna disagree. Okay. I'm gonna work on the rings now.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Let's put him aside for now. Rings, good idea. Boop. Boop. I'll just probably glue all this strip down. Take the glue. Ultrafine precision craft glue.
Da-da-da-da.
Take your ring and go around it. Ignore me missing because I'm doing this from afar. Okay. Oh. Easy.
Yours and my ring, the band is silver, right?
Yes. Well, yes.
I was looking at it.
Like, and it's not on my hand right now.
So growing up, my mom's is gold, and so I thought wedding bands had to be gold. That was just like what it was.
Yeah.
It made it
Like, that was
official.
the thing.
Gold was
It's
fancy
gold.
because gold is like, you know, it's like silver gold. But then I grew up and people had silver ones. And I was like, oh, they can kind of just be what you want them to be.
Kind of be whatever you want. Now
Who knew?
her gold accents. Well, hers is like a silver-ish.
Silver-ish.
It's got a hint of like a couple hints. But she typically wears gold accents, and I typically wear silver accents. So that's why we did the splits there. Just kind of gluing all of our ring pieces down.
Yeah, they're a little too thin for cubies.
A little too thin. You can do it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be.
It'd be a little obvious if they're there.
Take a little while. This, so it's gold to silver, silver to blue, blue to white.
That was super crooked. Oopsie. No big deal. There you go. It can be moved and then it dries clear. So all good. So here's a little ring. Oh, isn't that cute? I like it. Oh, very nice.
One ring, two ring.
One ring, two ring.
Wait, am I dumb? I'm dumb.
Hey.
No, I'm not. Two rings. Two rings? There it is.
Oh.
I thought I lost this ring. Everyone else could see. I was like, did I glue? I thought I did this. I thought I glued this ring onto this ring. I'm like, what happened to my other ring?
That's funny.
Just kidding. It's right there.
I thought you kept thinking that this was another
never a
ring
ring bearer as a child.
Ring bearer. Now we have a bear.
A ring bearer. Father bear is a ring bearer.
Ooh, we could be.
Is it a ring bearer? Ring bearer?
Alrighty, let's see. And then Sharon said, "This is gorgeous. Can you tell us again where to find the cutting tutorial?" So the tutorial includes how we made it on Design Space, and then I went through a little bit on how you cut the like the settings for the cutting on the Cricut. I didn't actually cut the video or cut material in that video, just FYI. But it is on our YouTube playlist. It's on beginner friendly videos, and it is called June Wedding Banner Design Process Video, I think. Or design process? I think so. But it's June wedding. June wedding
Fine
banner.
wedding. Wedding's the only thing.
All right.
I guess I'll go for champagne bottle.
Yes.
You will go for the glass.
I already got my glass done.
Oh, what? When'd you do that?
I'm super fast.
Oh, goodness.
The cubies.
Missed it.
Yeah, I cubied it up and everything.
All right. Well, I'm behind. You can go ahead and talk about
Alrighty.
flowers.
I am going to talk about flowers. So I'm going to get my little squishy mat out here. And the little, I just called it a little ball roller. Yeah. So this is going to push the paper down and give it some oomph, or it's going to curl it really. Specifically, it's going to do. I'm going to get all my little petals out here. So you can go in front, push it down, and then flip it over. So we've got, depending on what direction you want to go. So this one, these flowers were pushed where they're going to be curling like out like that. this white one is curling up like that. And then this one is also curling up like that. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I did on that one. I'm going to take, I think I'm gonna try the bigger roller. Use a smaller one before. Right, I'm just gonna push in each petal. Push in each petal. I'm gonna make my way all around the flower. And then I'm going to push on the center. See how it's rising up. Ta-da. That's more like a contact lens.
Yeah, basically. If you ever wear contacts, you know it's important.
Yeah. And I'm just going to keep doing this with all of my flower pieces. So all these flowers, these are in one set. It's called Colorful Flowers. On our free SVGs on bearly.art.
Bearly.art for all your free SVGs. Does this go here?
I think it goes right here, but I guess you can change
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little extra glue whenever it comes to glitter.
So we have these into little cave or curving up, curling up.
Mm-hmm.
Same for this one.
This is a little funny the way that I did my little thing, but it's okay. I didn't pre-plan it exactly the way I thought it was. Oops. Okay, there we go. Our bottle.
This one I'm rolling at the tip of the petal and rolling in. Tip of the petal rolling in. Over and do the same with this blue one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, for your first date with mine, was it like, I remember you telling me a little bit about it because I've asked you like all the time about questions.
A little better.
Yeah. Was it like a, I know you guys had a really good time and everything, but was it like a, would you say fireworks sort of situation? Is that really the fireworks on the first date?
Fireworks?
Yeah, we're like, wow, it's fireworks. I'm like, she's the bestest, most coolest person ever in the whole world. Or is it like, I really like getting to know this person. We're just getting to know each other now.
I mean, I tend to be more pragmatic, so I would say it wasn't like super firework. Like I thought she was really like amazing.
Aww. Thank you.
She explains it more as like yeah, like I knew you were like we needed to do something.
Aww.
Which I did too, but I tend to be more like cautious, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Just like waiting.
Yeah, exactly. More of a cautious wait. Where did I put my tip? I didn't have one. It's right here. Boop.
You can roll flowers if you want.
How's the flowers going? All right, we'll share our little pad. If you don't have a little pad here, you can definitely use like a mouse pad or something or a sponge. Right? Yes. If you don't have these little things, then I don't know, you're kind of out of luck, right?
No, you're not out of luck. You can use so also on our Bearly Art YouTube, there's a playlist where we I think there's a paper flowers playlist where we've done different paper flowers either with influencers who taught us something new or where we did our best and did some paper flowers on that project. You guys can go there and see what we use. Sometimes we use these. Sometimes we use the quilling tool. Sometimes we've used dowels, depending on how big the flowers are.
Depends if you're doing like a rolled flower or yeah. So this gives a little bit of texture on all of the petals. I'm invading your space.
You are. You're like all up in my side.
It was rolling away from me. Gotta catch up.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to flip over these two. I want them to kind of be more like daisy-esque looking. So right now they're curved up. Let's see. Yeah, they're curling up like this, cupping like that. So I'm going to turn it over and then just kind of squish the middle here. So don't want to bend anything. I'm just going to kind of flatten it out here and then push on the center.
Oh, I see.
There we go.
Yeah, it depends on which one you're
So
doing.
it goes from this shape to this shape.
These and put pressure on the petals. On the other ones, you kind of do a little rolly. So then you flipped it.
Yeah, I flipped it over.
Flipped it, flipped it.
Let's see. And leave these curled up and up. And then for this one, I curled the same. I pushed this center back in the green one, but left this one curled up on the white one.
Let's see. So I put those two there, there, and then this one.
Ah, so cute. All right. Also, these have centers. So we got these gold centers here, and we are going to curl those as well. But the petals from the center are all going kind of up. We're just going to push them down the center and have them all curl up.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Just a little bit there. A little extra definition without actually having to make a 3D thing. There we go.
Cute.
There.
I got one more.
You got it.
You know, fast.
I gotta catch up.
You did, man. You caught up. Alrighty.
I forgot which one's going where. So I'm gonna wait for you. Oh, wait, I've got an example right there. Aha!
Do. These two are really similar in size, but the bigger one goes in the white flower. All right, so I am going to glue the centers down. Or should I keep? No, I want to glue the centers down. Yeah, because I cubed the petals together.
Yeah.
So I think the center is going out, and the petals on top petals going out would be a lot of funkiness.
Yeah, it could be.
Down.
It's up to you.
Up
And your
to
wildest
you,
imagination.
what you wanna do.
All right, I'm gonna keep.
I knew you would. Figured we'd figure out what it looks like.
If one of us does one, the other does the other.
As per usual.
Yeah, usually that's how it goes. Like, why not? All right, get that on there like so.
And again, if you are just joining us, we are making a June wedding banner.
The June wedding banner. A little bit of blue here, so we're taking a couple different approaches. Just like so.
And of course, you want to make sure you don't petal over petal. You want to turn it slightly.
Yes. Do a little bit of a turn. And then I'm just kind of choosing which ones I use cubies on, which ones I don't. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Spin.
Oh, wait. Terrasona. Sorry if I made your name and saying it pronunciation wise wrong. So that would even look pretty on a scrapbook wedding page.
Ooh, yes,
I
think
agree.
So. And you can definitely take any of the designs here, because if you're on our website, bearlyart, and make your own.
And also, our glue is photo safe.
Yes, it is.
So you can use it on scrapbook too.
Indeed.
Certified photo safe.
Certified photo safe, archival, all the good stuff.
I'm going to pull back some of my petals here. There we go. All right, now we've got our flowers. Ta-da! So we're working with here. Cute, cute, yes. I'm going to put the little sponge away. All right, our flowers are now ready. Next up, we've got our font.
Our fonts.
Yes. So this one, I think I used a different font on the Design Space process video. It was Nexus, I believe. and I think there was another part, Nexus Rex.
Mm-hmm.
It's on that video, and I tell you what it used, and then I also tell you that I preferred this one I had on my computer. It's called Millennia, and I think that's what this one is. I really like that swoop, got you that elegance that we're looking for with the gold accents and things.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't on Cricut Science Base. I wanted to make sure you guys had a font you could all use.
Yes.
That's when I used Nexus. But this one I believe is Millennia.
Millennia.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down.
Nice.
They are rather thin.
We'll have to do the same thing so it doesn't mismatch.
Mix and
match. Mix and match. Just a little bit of glue. Just hold it. Use your tweezers. Like that. There. Got M. So white to black, black to blue.
Correct.
That up. Got their M. Mr.
Ta-da! And then we can QB the next one.
All right. Put that over here.
Elizabeth says hello from Canada.
Hello, hello.
And Mary says absolutely gorgeous.
Aww,
thank you.
Mary.
Thank you, Mary. And thank you, Elizabeth, for joining us.
All right. Getting our cubies down. You can use your strips or you can use your squares. We're using the squares here, I think only because they're accessible. We tend to use overuse the strips.
We do like them.
We do like the strips. Okay. Pieces here.
QB confetti.
QB confettis. Okay, just make sure that none of your pieces are over the black. There we go. And away we go.
One of your QBs is not on.
Oh, yeah, I see it. It's okay. I'll wrangle them in. Here we go. The first Mr.
And a Mrs.
Mr. completed. All right, got our and now.
Mm-hmm. Ta-da. There you go.
I did it. I got it there eventually.
Eventually.
All right. Got that going on there.
Okay. All right. Now it becomes really simple. Everything is all about just putting it on the banner now.
Go ball, go.
Go, little ball, go. All right. All good. And if I had it, I would have for our banner, like if you have some swirling embossing fold, I think that would look really pretty on this piece right here, this rectangle one, or on the dress. We use textured paper, but if you put some like swirls and pretty elegant things, that would have been really cool. All right. Actually, before we go ahead and put these on here, let's go ahead and put our banner backers on.
Good idea.
So I don't have to worry about that. And I'll just fold it around where near the circle is. We have banner backers on our website, bearlyart for free. It is, they do score, but we're using texture paper, so you can't really tell.
You can't see where it is.
Yeah, you just gotta do your best instead.
And that's okay, because it's just going right on about the same distance away from the circle as from the edge. Okay. So go ahead and fold that in like that. Glue that to the back of both of these here. Pretty high, right?
Yeah.
Without being seen.
Correct.
Okay. That. One.
Now we're putting our banner backers on. Make sure you don't glue things upside down when you flip it back over.
Yeah, exactly. Now there is an up. There wasn't an up earlier. Now you've made an up.
Yes.
So be careful. Okay, got those down there. Flip, flip. And let's see here. So which one am I making?
We've got Mr.
Mm-hmm.
and what do we have? We have Mr. Does Mr. have flowers? Mr. does not have flowers, so you need one with the flowers, so you're doing and as well. If I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
I should get the picture up.
Easy ones.
Yeah, Mr. and.
Mr. Anderson. Okay, so what goes on Mr. and?
Mr. and we've got on and we got the flowers here at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Mr., we've got the rings and champagne.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So something like this here going on, champagne. And we've got our little flowery things going on here.
And I'm going to take this text from you.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue on the Mr. and here. Are you gluing that straight down? Are you gluing this straight down or are you cubing it up?
QB.
Okay. As long as we're consistent on that bit, the rest of it will be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Get your cubies out. Again, we're just using our squares here. You can't see what I'm doing. All right. You're going to pull off all of your cubey confettis. Just like that. Just like that.
QB up the dress.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to glue down the jacket because he has QBs on it.
Mm-hmm.
And now pants.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, got the Mr. done. Just trying to line that up. That was nice. Got that, Mr. I'm going to just glue on or QB up the end here as well.
It's a good sound too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm putting these down first because they need to be front and center, and if you start putting decorations along the edges, it'll be kind of hard to tell where the center is anymore. Get out all these little pieces here. And
okay, another thing you have to be careful of because you're going to put the pants kind of under the jacket is that there's cubies under the jacket. So if you put cubies all the way to the top of the pants, they will just end up looking like this. Here, let me get closer. If you put cubies at the top, they'll bump underneath and it'll go like right here. But you want it to kind of stick under, so don't put your cubies all the way on the top of the pants. Give it a little space.
mm-hmm.
There we go. Hold on. And then just put the flowers on.
Easy.
Peasy lemon squeezy.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm putting on the ball tab. Yeah, with some cubies. And I got the rings, which is actually going to be a little bit difficult. It's thin.
Mm-hmm.
So I might just glue those down very delicately.
I actually I have the bigger cubies here. I need a tall cubie for my middle flower.
Ah. Okay. And if you don't know, you can also double up on your cubies as well. A little bit taller. The two small ones equal one big one, or tall one. Put a couple little cubies down here just to make sure that doesn't unstick itself.
I'm gonna put
Yeah. one
tall
down
QB
there.
here and a short QB on top. I put a QB on this flower. Put it, and get it right on the frame. I'm gonna put this one on. So it overlaps. And then last, this one. There we go. I'm just putting it in the corner here.
We've got our end pieces on either side. Now I'm going to move on to flowers as well.
No,
I see. So use a tall QB there. Do you one better? Take 2 QBs, stick them together, and you make a tall one.
You don't have to do that. You
I
could
don't.
just use a tall one.
That's probably true. We have a ton of tall ones.
They're right here.
Oh, yes. But, you know, there's some days where you just want to try something a little bit different. And today is that day.
Gotcha.
Hip hap happening.
Hip hap happening.
Mm-hmm. Put one there. I'm going to put this guy, copy the same thing, glue him down. QB him up. Mm-hmm.
Just a QB game now.
Yep, all QBing all the time.
This is here. Put it in the center. Champagne fruit and my rings.
Very nice.
And you glued your rings down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was kind of hard. I did a little QB just to support it
Okay.
as well.
Gotcha.
A little bit of support.
Perfect. Just like in marriage. We try support.
Mm-hmm. Tons of support. All right. Give my flower a little bit of some fluffy. And there is that bit. Did you glue all the way around or just the, I glued it on here?
I glued it all here. And I put glue around it too. Is that what you're asking? It's not sticking! Oops.
You have a little less surface area than I did.
I have a little surface area. How is this
A little
happening?
bit. I still recommend a QB.
Right there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just to hold something up a little bit.
I see it. I see it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Yep, the rest will kind of hold itself together.
Stick together.
Hold yourself together.
This is one of those times where you need that the little clothespins to hold things while it dries. To give it some extra support. Under here, I'm gonna go ahead and put. Oh my gosh. Put QB under.
I still haven't charged him. I'm gonna say that every single time, and then one day on a live, it's gonna be he's just completely dead.
Dead.
Where does that go?
This one goes up here.
Oh, nice.
Glue you down.
Mm-hmm.
This blue paper is actually kind of like a pearly kind.
Yeah.
Got all the fancy stuff out too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, glued down for celebratory champagne.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little high. There we go. Ta-da! Alrighty. Now all we have to do is put it together.
Yep. Is that what we have been doing forever?
I mean,
Ta-da!
like,
All right. Last thing is the ribbon. As long as we don't do Taz for Ha.
Taz for Ha.
Taz for Ha. Only the true bearlyart enthusiasts will know what Taz for Ha
That
is.
was forever ago. That was my first year here.
Was it really?
Yes.
Yikes.
Our desk was still over there in that corner.
Oh my
All
goodness.
right, so we're going to flip these over.
Yep.
Bonk. 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 What? Did I do it wrong?
Well, there's not a background.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay, cool. But then when we flip it over,
Oh,
we're
no.
going to get Taz for Ha again.
I thought.
That's how we got it wrong last time.
I don't understand.
I'm going to keep getting Taz for Ha.
Why aren't we just lifting it up like this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Wait a second.
You read left
Depends.
to right.
It depends on how you string it. Yes, but yes, if you start on this side and you flip it, then
It'll be Mr. Miss. There, I fixed it. Yeah.
no, yeah, that works.
Hold on, I
Wait
didn't
a
put this
second.
in. What?
Okay,
They're
okay,
the
you did it on
same.
the same side. Oh, and the thing you did it backwards. They're
Okay.
separate. Okay.
All right, this one's easy. I get it. I understand every time, though. I do forget every time. All right, we got
it's
our
gotta be
fancy
reversed.
white ribbon here.
Mhm.
Gonna pull this all the way out. Hold on. Not yet. Don't do it. That's that would be in the very wrong spot. Let's see this one. A little bit of space here. Top. Terrible.
It'll work eventually. Go.
So which do you want? You want?
It doesn't really.
Oh
matter
yeah,
now.
you can start right there. Yeah.
Do it together.
Wow.
Yeah. Just don't take all my ribbon. Go.
All right. So
Bring it all
here's
together.
to
It's been a
June
while.
wedding season. Mix it and match it and everything.
Okay.
Whew, okay.
Front camera, please.
Okay, ready? I'm just gonna lift it up.
And yes, it's correct.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yes.
Isn't it
Mr. and Mrs.
cute?
There we go.
So this is our June wedding banner. This is made of 6 SVGs. If you want to know what those are, you can go to our video on our YouTube. There is the June wedding banner design process. We also mentioned it and listed them in our emails. So if you're not signed up for our emails, sign up for
Sign up
those.
for our emails.
Yes. And we also do lots of fun things on our social media. So you want to go ahead and turn those notifications on so you know when we're doing giveaways or sales and things like that, as well as on our YouTube videos if you want to know when a new one comes up. Put on those notifications.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, next week we're going to have Kimberly from Sky Creations joining us to do a Summer Vibes cake topper.
Woohoo.
So I'm very excited for that
That's a
one.
fun one.
It's going to be good. She always has such great crafts.
Yes, she does.
And you can check out all of our previous beginner-friendly videos on our YouTube, bearlyart, and get free SVGs on our website, bearly.art.
Yes, bearlyart and bearly.art.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.